Hi all. This presentation is a continuity of my last one, virtual reality one. So I'm just doing this is the third week course portion of extended reality for everyone from Professor Michael Nebling. This topic exclusively for extended reality trends, exclusively on extended reality trends. Um, so trying to look into the future. Professor explained where things are going, where the changes may happen or require. And this, so I'll just move to the next slide. As given that Professor is a human computer interaction researcher, he's really thinking of it in terms of three main entities: people, tasks, technology, and then connecting the dots. Especially, what do people do? How can we support them between tasks and people? And then between people and technology, how do people interact? What are all the human constraints? That's the main question. And between technology and tasks, how do the advances in technology expand the kinds of tasks that can be supported? So this is the triangle, and your professor kept every key items in the corner and thought about it. This is very interesting factor. We'll get more questions when we think about human-computer interactions. And the other observation, uh, especially on the people front, so mainly the XR and VR tools are used, devices are used by the single user today, and it is expected to be used by multiple users in a classroom environment or some kind of office meeting room discussions, and the further to the next level social, when there is a big gathering, multiple people would be using. So these are all the expected things. uh, for professors going to the next level of able-bodied user to the any user. So where what the professor is coming up here, the able-bodied meaning, if I require to be in a place, I can where I can walk and where I can watch things, and where I'm using my goggles, my VR instruments. But in certain cases, we cannot use. Uh, uh, people with special needs and impairments could also be situational impairments. Like when I'm driving a bike, riding a bike, I cannot use it as like when I stand or freely walk around. So those are all situational impairments. Uh, uh, like you're using some specific context when driving a car, or well, this is more on the task side, but basically it turns a perfectly able-bodied users into somebody with significant situational impairments. So in this direction also the trends may change. And in the next, uh, so these are all like what are all we going to see in the next slides. It's all mostly on the technology side. So professor is just thinking of a device, and device, when it is just started, it started as a tethered device, nothing but because of the computing power, always everything had to be plugged in or using adapters, like the cardboard around the phone. Uh, the Google Cardboard would act as a VR, but it was having all the computing, everything happened in the phone. So visually, it just has supported us on all the 3D dimensional viewing and everything. Virtual reality happened with the cardboard. That's what tethered. So that professor is giving Rift Vive and Magic Leap as an examples. Uh, and Standalone. So standalone is a the current thing today. All the Hololens or anything, even the Apple VRXR, everything being planned as a standalone um, devices. GoGuest or Hololens, whatever we are seeing, Nreal, everything is a standalone resource device. But the expectation is built in, meaning um, a good example here is our smartphone, how ARKit and ARCore, those are all softwares into the 2017 really changed a lot, lot of the smartphone. Uh, and so we are adding around the smartphone. So we will be seeing a lot more built-in technologies in the future. In the next few years, uh, you'll see robotics coming out with AR, and robot is very closer to AR technologies, even the augmented technologies, no, augmented reality technology, and so these technologies will benefit. So more and more cameras and sensors will be coming up. So initially lidar was used. It's a very expensive technology, but these days it's being used in um, laptops or iPads. It's an interesting new trend we will be seeing. So built-in technology will the entire AR VR technology will be with existing um, tools or robots that's built in professor is coming up with. And I'll just go to the next slide. Hardware's the computing, based on computing, the second one. So initially rendering uh, rendering was happening in the hardware itself. Now rendering is being supported by the AR kit and AR core kit. So like a lot of new machine learning also supporting on rendering and computing point of view. So the next level is cloud based. So literally we do not require any more computing on the device itself. So it can happen in the back end, and externally we'll just read the results. So it's happened. It already happened. Professor explained Unreal Engine 5 already rendering from the cloud. So that's kind of uh, additional load. Everything took care of cloud, uh, and some high polygon count will look really sharp. So that way the display will be really much improved, and we'll see more more better quality pictures from the computer. Yes, next is on the mode techno mode side. So from initially all the AR VR applications were supporting to achieve the require activities, like the particular app had AR VR um, mm, related activities which we tend to work through. Today also Google Earth, like you can use Google Earth for you just to visualize the okay what virtually you can be there. Those kind of augmented reality activities you can do through that app. And to the next level, AR VR mode was achieved through uh, app, but it switches based on the need. Snapshot is a very good example, and it uses the lens extensively to the next level. Even in our home, my kids or my wife, they used to uh, practice with the Snapchat by changing their faces, and it's fun. And in Amazon shopping, you can use AR in the next level. You can just use I mean, you can keep the things in the right place and measure it. That's it. It's perfectly useful. And the Google Maps, it's being used now when you it's like virtually you can feel that you're walking on a road. The Google Maps. And professor is telling it the next level is a cross reality. uh, so a special app, it is supporting for the office meetings. Virtually you can see a person sitting closer to you and interacting with you. That kind of app it's really a powerful tool. Spatial, it's coming up, and some more ongoing research is also happening. So all said, professor also working with some similar projects like a Mozilla browser to have um, some AR VR activities. Mm, so that's upcoming, and professor has a vision too. Professor wants to teach lessons in AR in AR medium, and AR meaning augmented reality in augmented reality medium, and we virtual reality in a virtual reality medium. That's it. Today, all every lesson what professor is teaching is all recorded and being added in the other videos. That's when we are listening. So we are not lively experiencing. technology. So that kind of vision professor has, that's really powerful. Thank you.